These types of quiz videos on YouTube do very well. If you're thinking about starting a channel from scratch, well, here's the solution: creating simple quiz shorts. I'll be showing you how to make hundreds of these in under 10 minutes so you can start getting subscribers and some views. All it costs is a like and a comment telling me what device you're using to watch this video. Before starting, I know the main question when making these pages: can it be monetized? And the answer is yes. Depending on how you structure the video and just making it unique, it won't be considered repetitive content. Plus, there are many other ways to get some income without a channel being monetized. So I just want to get that out of the way if you were concerned about that. Anyways, the two main tools we'll be using for this video is ChatGPT and Canva, so have those ready in your holster. ChatGPT will give us the trivia questions we need for our video, and we will use Canva to make our eye-catching graphics for the video. So just get the boring stuff out of the way, like creating a channel, then branding it with a name and logo, you know, the good stuff you could just get on ChatGPT. On the logo, you could just get on Canva. So with these trivia questions, you need to pick a topic. You can really pick any topic. As an example, we're doing geographical trivia, because why not? Starting off with the world famous ChatGPT, feed it this prompt: create a chart with 100 different geographical questions and 4 possible answers. In the first column, add the questions between 2 and 6 words. In the second, third, fourth, and fifth columns, add the possible answers, all of them beginning with A, B, C, or D. In the sixth column, add the correct answer. You have to mix the correct answers between A, B, C, or D. Do not repeat similar questions. Do not include extremely difficult questions. And don't worry, you don't have to type all this out. You can just go in the description, copy and paste it. And once you press enter, you should get this Google Sheet type format. But if it doesn't, just tell it to put it in an Excel format and it should work. Alright, so we have our geographical questions and all the possible answers, and the last one being the actual answer. Keep reusing this prompt for more questions. And if you want to use a different topic, just replace geographical with something else, like flag or histories, you know, stuff like that. Alright, we got all the ChatGPT stuff out of the way. Now we gotta make the actual video with Canva. Canva Pro offers a 1-month free trial where you can cancel anytime you want. What I used to do was just create another email and make another free account and just keep doing the free trial over your days, because you will need the pro version as it has the features we need. This isn't a sponsor, by the way. Alright, start off by pressing the video option, then selecting mobile video format. Alright, we're here now. We got a blank canvas to work with a 9:16 ratio. To start off, we need a background. And you can find one by going over to the search bar and typing something like motion background. Choose one that you like and trim down the video to make it around 8 seconds long for the sweet spot. By pressing R, you get this object to where you can change the size and color and even the borders. And this is where your question is going to lay on. So we'll put it at the top. We'll repeat that process, but instead make the shape rounded corners and change the color to yellow. Then this is where our 4 possible answers will be. So click text. And personally, this font is the best for these type of videos. Change the color to white and paste in your first answer option. What I like to do to make the text stand out more is to add a small border and a faint shadow. So then group up the option and the shape below it. Once it's grouped up, you could just simply duplicate it and drag it below that one and duplicate it 2 more times to get a total of 4 options. Then you could edit the text and paste in the other options, if that makes sense. Alright, so we got our 4 options people could choose from. Now we need our actual question on top, which you should have done in the first place, but if you haven't, just copy it, put it at the top. Make sure everything is the same font, keep it consistent. Alright, we're getting there. We just need to add some effects. To make your video a little more interesting, add an image related to the question. So for example, what's the capital of France? I'll just put an image of the France flag or something. You can find one directly from Canva or get one from Google Images. Next, we need our timer. Canva has a ton of options, so choose one that you like, but make sure it's counting down, not up. Now you can put the timer at the top or bottom, it doesn't really matter, just make sure it's really visible, because this aspect is what makes people want to watch the whole thing. Since, you know, they're getting time, they want to answer it quick. Since our first video is going to be 8 seconds long, we will use the last 2 seconds to reveal the answer, which will mean we will trim down our countdown to 6 seconds. So simply right click it and show timeline, then trim down the video to the right spot. Make sure the timer is correctly trimmed down. Then we're done with the first part. Now the last 2 seconds, we need to actually reveal the answer. And to do that, just duplicate the correct answer, make it a little bigger and change the object color to green. And just make sure it's laying on top of the corresponding option. And then trim it down so it only shows up at the last 2 seconds. Then you can add an animation. to make it more dynamic and pop up more. And if you want to go beyond, you could even add some sound effects. This timer I chose came with a sound effect, so you don't have to worry about that. But you do need a background music. You could just find one copyright free on YouTube using an MP3 converter. Now we just got our video done. If you think that took a while, don't worry, because the next videos, you just have to reuse this formula. Just change the text and maybe the background, but that's it. It won't take more than a minute. What I recommend is to make 5 trivia questions and combine them to make one short. So if you have 5 questions, 8 seconds long, that's 40 seconds short, which is pretty good. And plus, we can even add an AI voiceover from 11 Labs, which is also free. If you actually put some effort and creativity on these, then I promise you your channel will grow in no time. If anything I said in today's video helped you out or had any value to you, then subscribe. And that's it.